my wife's cousin and their wife are staying with us overnight next week. Our house has no guest room. My wife says that we need to offer our room to her cousin because that's the polite thing to do. I say that they are not expecting extreme comforts, considering the fact that they are, 1, not staying in any of the nearby hotels, and 2, we didn't invite them. They called and asked if it would be okay if they stayed at our place. What do you think? Is this worth fighting? That's from B-Rad. B-Rad, no matter what we decide, it's about to be. If you're here, Brad, are you here? Very smart, Brad.
Nice job.
Very cunning.
Have we considered that B-Rad is short for, like, Bob Rad? Hey, what's up? I'm Bob Rad.
I want to be honest, I made up that name.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
My bad.
Did you make up the question, too?
Question.
Okay, wait. Is this a bit? Did you make up a name for someone?
Well, let's just say I made up the name based off a real name, and I think you can put together what that real name is.
Okay, so the guy is a guy.
What the fuck? So, like, that's your goof? Is like, I turned Brad into B-Rad. Get it? You're off the show.
I think I know why B-Rad didn't raise his hand now. He said, I'm not going to be that guy. That Brad is divorced from me now. That's another Brad. It's a parallel universe Brad that calls himself B-Rad. Good word, Travis. You created a splinter universe. So, is it worth fighting? I think unless your life is in like mortal danger, that it's usually not worth fighting. That's my marriage tip for everybody. But
so we're going to go ahead and assume that no, it's not worth fighting. But then we're going to go into a pretend universe where we're going to make jokes.
Okay,
about
Brad
fighting,
would
not
never
fighting.
fight about it. B-Rad though, you know him.
B-Rad, he's crazy. He's fucking scrappy, yo.
Have you been like
Fucking pull a knife on you.
Have you been like lying the whole time? Like how much have you made up in these?
All of them.
Just pretty much. Okay.
Listen, Travis doesn't know shit. He's got to be advised constantly about every single thing on the earth.
These are all his problems. You mean? Wow, this is
Every Yahoo question too. All Travis. He's got to know about hot tubs. He's very afraid.
scary as shit. Yeah. Although that would be pretty scary. So my wife's cousin and her wife.
Listen, I
think it's probably like if you fight about it too much, there's probably a good chance you'll end up sleeping on the couch anyway. So why not
Is it
save yourself some time?
a question of how tangential that cousin is.
Ooh.
Is it like your I don't know what a cousin is. A brother's sister's son, right? Like a dad's.
And Travis is the bad guy. You don't know what a cousin is.
No, like a.
No. You still call me fat. Get the fuck right off. Okay. A cousin is your brother's. Your daddy's.
Listen, it's your daddy's sissy's son or daughter.
What?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think if it's that close, then nah.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it? I think cousins aren't close enough that they get the normal like familial privileges. I think that you have to.
How close you got to be?
How close you got to be? I think immediate family, obs, grandma, grandpa, they're old, they get the bed.
Oh, they need that bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen their bones?
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're literally just a jangling and a jingling.
I thought you meant like, what's this in my refrigerator? Oh, it's Grandpa's bones again.
The bad news is if you will have to sell your mattress afterwards because they're gonna old it up.
Oh,
it's
God.
Gonna be. You're not
never gonna get rid of that smell.
That new old person smell. You can't get that out.
So, Brad, long story short,
B-Rad, you mean?
B-Rad, you are right, if that's what you want. You are right. You shouldn't have to give up your bed. But you're gonna have to give up your bed.
Yeah, right. This is not a battle you're gonna win, or it's really worth fighting. I mean, it'll be, you know what? Sleep under the stars.
Maybe you can make a wish that your cousin's not there.
I wish I didn't have any cousins.
I wish I'd never pulled him out of that lake when he was 7. A revisionist history there. That's not Brad, though. That's B-Rad.
B-Rad's an asshole.
Master Brad would never allow that. Like Brad Prime.
We're having a crisis of infinite Brads over
It's
here.
pretty bad.